What is the source of that blinding light? That would draw unwanted attention. Fate is on my side. Did the vow create and master a son? I think not. Endless power corrupts.
Your ingenuity never ceases to amaze me.
How can I help?
These runes. I can make out symbols for blood and offering. Wait, no. It's not a blood offering, it's someone of foul blood. Perhaps if I... Now this is truly something! The apex! It's opening! Goodness me! We're back in the encampment? I can't believe it! We were right on top of this divide. Living Val? In the flesh? Hello! My name is Alva Valai. It was I who... No, don't run away! Oh, they think we pose a threat. Let's go after them. What are you doing? I was hoping to avoid conflict.
Nothing worth having. Heart still beats. What foul sorcery sustains it?
goodness me. This
I'm
one
sure
makes me giddy.
Oswald will want this.
Whirling Assault deals a lot of small hits and can be redirected as you move. It's very effective when combined with skills that trigger off each attack. Enemies near the target of Shattering Palm will be covered in chunks of ice. If an enemy takes enough damage or dies, the ice will explode. Hold down the button for Gathering Storm to build up power before dashing through enemy. Flicker Strike is a teleporting attack. If you have power charges, the skill will consume them to teleport to random enemies and strike them in rapid succession. Enemy word Flicker Strike. With Tempest Flurry is with Tempest Bell.
Ends here!
Oh, don't worry. I can solve this. This is all just a misunderstanding.
Which one of you activated the gate? Which one of you is a Val blood?
Why, that was me, of course. I am Alva Valai, treasure hunter extraordinary.
Take her! Bring her to Doriani. As for you, I will pay back every drop of Val blood you have spilled.
You are welcome to try.
Who will fall for us? You are nothing but a locust. Carry away!
frozen locusts will explode when attacked by you or...
Such beauty. Such violence.
If you hear a click, duck.
Thunderous demise.
no matter what you do. See you.
How goes it? Stay wary. blood stains the stones. I do what I must. Cursed one!
Back off!
Alva, where are you?
The intruder is here? What of Napwazi? I see. No mercy then. Kill her on sight.
Alva, I must make haste. How is this possible?
Fool! There is no time for this. Azeri will soon commune with the beast. Cease your assault.
You're not going anywhere!
Stop this at once. I take no pleasure in harming one of my own. But if I will do with her what I must.
You're not going anywhere!
the eve of the end, the demon of Azawatl has finally come for me.
You will suffer, Architect of Death.
This ends Sacrifice is the only path to survival. Nothing can stand against us. 5 moves ahead. The power of the Bard. You were warned. At the eve of the end, the demon of Azawatl has finally come for me. The power of the Progress comes with a heavy price. 5 moves ahead. It's now. I can't give up. I must save my people.
You know why we're here! It happened! It cannot be stopped!
No, I will succeed. There is no escape. Existence is merely energy. I've been preparing for you for years. Inconceivable. You will pay for this! Full power! You leave me no choice! This is not over yet! Fail me. Not now. This happened. All I've done. All that I sacrificed.
Your people cannot be saved. History is already written. You can stay here and die, or come with us and help save the future.
The legacy of the Val must be protected. I do know of a way to contain the beast.
Best you start talking then. My friend here isn't exactly the peacemaking type.
If only I had more. There is an ancient weapon.
So will you help us?
I suppose I bought. I will come to your...
It's settled then.
Now then, it is time we departed. Activate the portal. We will see about it.
What is happening?
It begins.
What do we do? Help me get him through the gate!
Exile. My people. They're all long dead. It's one thing to hear it, but another to see it. This city is nothing but a grave. I can't change their fate. But the Val are not entirely gone. Alva and her Val ancestry is proof of that. I will do what I must to protect what remains, and perhaps one day we can rebuild. For that to happen, we need the weapon. We must travel to the archipelago the Karui call Namakanui. If the pieces still exist, that is where they will be found. Indeed.
A stranger?
Returning with Doriani was an inspired move. As the foremost expert on the beast that ever lived, he is exactly the man we need. I doubt we can trust him in a broader sense, but for the moment, our goals are aligned. He wishes to contain the beast, and so do we. If he thinks we should travel south to Namakanui, then so we shall. This weapon of the precursors, it may just be our best hope. Do whatever it takes.
Oh, good. You're alive. Well, that was quite the adventure, wasn't it?
Have you learned the location of the weapon?
He has revealed the truth. The weapon is in pieces. He retains one of them, and the others are somewhere to be found in a Karui archipelago.
Namakanui. Interesting. We must make haste.
Well then, how about I take you and your merry friends to King's March? The port town is within the area of Namakanui. From there, you can charter a ship from my contact and begin your search. We've quite a haul of treasure we've borrowed from Exile. It will more than cover the charter cost.
King's March would indeed be a wise location from which to base ourselves.
Great. We can leave whenever you're ready. Just let me know. It's a long journey, but relatively safe once we're clear of the jungle. The Kalgurans keep the road pretty secure. Shall we?
Doriani has one piece of an ancient weapon that can control corruption. The other 3 pieces lie somewhere in the countless islands of the Karui archipelago. But their current leader is distrustful of outsiders. He would never give us passage. Our only path forward lies through King's March. Perhaps there we shall find a ship and crew brave enough to take us where we need to go.
What a lovely little nap. Pity it had to end.
This is it? This is King's March? Science and civilization must have never recovered.
Your time was different, yes. But don't discount the Kalgurans just yet. They have potential.
We shall see.
So, where is Alva?
She has gone ahead to meet her local contacts.
We will need a vessel to navigate the archipelago. We must begin our search to locate the pieces of the weapon.
Please, remain civil in my absence. I do not see an immediate path. Where should we begin?
We know the pieces of the weapon radiate intense, latent corruption. The more dangerous an island is, the more likely it is to contain a piece of it.
It is crucial that we find a captain with in-depth knowledge of the local area. Then we will stand a better chance of finding what we seek.
It's been months since I had a bath.
Is this the friend you mentioned?
Ah, there you are. This is my contact, Rog, a trader with a keen eye for valuable artifacts. Rog, my friends are after a ship, and it just so happens we have a cartload of Val treasure to cover the charter.
My path unfortunately leads me to your most dangerous islands.
Kelguran merchant vessels don't intentionally seek out danger. However, there is one captain who may be up to the task. Name's Makoru. I'll set up an account for you, but for now, here's your charter. Take it to her. I've no doubt she'll accept.
I suppose it's time we said farewell for now. I'm off to study a tome on blood magic I found back in Exile. How exciting! Do be careful out there.
Come visit my shop sometime. Hail. The finest available. Pleasure doing business with you. Good day.
Hello.
Hail. Good day.
I suppose it's time we said farewell for now. I'm off to study a tome on blood magic I found back in Exile. Do be careful out there.
Come visit my shop sometime.
The name's Tujin. I'm the harbour master around here. Welcome to our fair little town. You have a vessel charter, I see?
Yes, I seek Makoru.
Just out on the pier. It's the only ship on the dock right now. Before you go, perhaps I can ask a favour. See, King's March trade has seen better days. Ships go out, and they don't come back. And that kind of shite is bad for business.
Mysterious.
A local island we call Journey's End is spewing out blasted fog all over the sea, as thick as mud. The Karui know all about it, but won't seem to touch it. Something has to be done.
If this fog is blinding, we can't make it there.
Makoru can do it. She's Karui and grew up on these waters. If anyone can get you there, it's her, no doubt.
I'll eat.
Oh, hello. Yes, I'm Ange, a marketeer. Oh gosh, where are my notes? I'm terrible at introductions. Never mind. I've been in Kingsmarch for many years, watching and waiting for my time to shine. Picked up a thing or two from Rog and Faustus, rest his soul. And a little life advice from Tujin, I guess. If you need to get your hands on something, or get something off your hands, just ask.
I'm interested. What do your services cost?
I'll take a small fee. Not much at all, really. But, first order of business, we need somewhere to set up a sort of base of operations. A hideout, you might say, to ship goods to and from. I'll keep it all spick and span, don't worry. Just keep an eye out for a suitable location. Somewhere out of sight, off the beaten track, if you get my drift. Oh, hello. Yes, oh gosh. Where am I? I've been in King, picked up a thing or... And if you need to get your
I'm
hands...
interested.
I'll take a small but a hideout. I'll keep it all somewhere out...
Faustus, your mentor, has left this world, I take it.
You mean he died? Yes, he's well and truly dead. Died of natural causes, they say, but I'm not so sure. He left Kingsmarch around a decade ago. No one was entirely sure where he went. But when he got back, gosh, he really had changed. He'd both softened and hardened. You never quite knew which you'd get. But I could tell it was caused by fear.
Perhaps he saw something in the world he wished he hadn't.
I believe you are right. I asked him once. It took all my courage to do so. What happened to you, Faustus? Where did you go? I asked. He looked me dead in the eye. I still remember the look he had on his face. He was looking at me, but also through me, like he was somewhere else, reliving something. He said nothing, got up and left. They found his body later that night on the dock. Under his coat, he was clutching a small Val artifact. I heard he held it so tightly his hands were bloody. All very strange. He helped me with my self-confidence. Well, at least he tried to. He got me blind drunk singing songs with the local crews here in the tavern.
How childish.
Yes, I suppose. Since then, for some reason, people have been more friendly towards me. Aren't people awfully strange? Thanks for the chat.
A witch in Kingsmarch. Never a good omen. Dark times ahead, I take it.
If I have my way, then yes.
No! Planning to bring doom and death to us all, are you? Just another day in Rayclast.
I suppose I do need to save the world before I conquer it.
I thought so. Let me know when you begin your evil crusade, and perhaps I'll get up an hour early to stop you.
It's a date.
The runes on our armor essentially capture and shape starlight. It sounds poetic, but don't be fooled. The smiths of the Kalgur turned these runes toward killing work long ago, as soon as we discovered we could compel arrows to find their mark and blades to bite deeper.
I'm always interested in learning a new thing or two. Can runes really do that?
All that and more. The greatest smiths became known as artificers and produced work of singular genius. I'm not quite there yet, but it's only a matter of time and determination. We've had 20 years on Rayclast, and those gems you use continue to perplex me. Clearly, they grant you mystical abilities, but they simply don't do anything in the hands of a Kalguran.
What, really? I can't believe I'm saying this, but that seems rather unfair.
Believe me, I've tried. We have our own methods of mystical power, to be fair, but your gems remain an enigma. Somehow, I suspect the power is actually inside you, and these virtue gems are just the particular way you believe the world works. I'm no priest, though, so take my opinion for what it's worth. Survive. Need something smithed? Survive.
Watch your step, eh? Slip overboard and you're on your own. I'm Kanu, first mate of the Aurora May. If you're looking for a ship, best speak to the boss, Makoru. And mind your manners while you're at it.
Please, no need for all the theatrics.
Hey, come on. Life is for living. Live loud and die quietly. That's what I say.
Not a bad mantra, I will admit.
My family wasn't always from these parts, you know? We came out here a few generations ago. I was always out exploring the waters and fishing, even as a young boy. That's just in my blood. My family's tribe, the Tasaleo tribe, they value being on the water above all. But the young ones were never allowed to go very far. I used to drive my parents nuts. I looked out across the water and oh boy, I wanted to keep going. But I never went too far. I couldn't leave my family behind. Where they are, that's my home.
I understand. Home is where we ground ourselves.
Well, hey, here I am. And I'm thankful the boss showed me that I can make a new life for myself. One that I choose. Bye then.
Welcome aboard. I'm Makoru, captain of the Aurora May.
I have a charter, and I seek a ship and a crew.
Seek no further. We'll take you wherever you need to go. We can take you wherever you need. Places other captains would never dream of going. Your business is your business. Now, we can set sail whenever you like. Here we are.
In the King's March Tavern? Okay, good luck then.
Nice spot for a prison. Not so great if you want to escape. You're not going. Anyone who makes justice their identity must be astonished.
You have been weighed and measured, and you have been found wanting. You are unworthy, but fear not, for redemption is a grace which may be earned by the willing. Until then, the Empire shall be your father and your mother.
key.
A key. Don't mind if I do.
Faith should be a refuge. This became clear.
Within these walls, the Lady of Justice doth preside. She shall weigh your mind in one hand, your heart in the other. Choose wisely. The heart unlocks compassion. Compassion is the first step toward redemption.
got what they deserved by the looks of this.
no limit to their cruelty.
Our mistake was holding on to hope. Even after the sky turned crimson and the sea raged, even after we cowered inside these walls and rode out the chaos, we believed the Empire would come. Not for the prisoners, but for us. We kept them all caged for weeks as our supplies dwindled. The fish we caught were rotting and dead, yet still moving. The rain was slick like grease. Men who touched it began to burn from the inside out, as if an unseen flame had caught within them. No ship from the Empire came. No ships passed at all. The prisoners were growing more and more restless and were certain to become violent. We told them nothing, but they'd felt it. So we began to feed them. We cut chunks of meat. They kept growing back, so we cut some more, and that quelled the prisoners. They had no idea what we'd done. When they learn what they've been eating, gods help us.
By the order of Emperor Zaro, my honored predecessor, none may enter this chamber. The prisoner within is beyond death, beyond force of arms. He must be left to rot for all time. Emperor Chittis Perandus.
With an ominous door like that, how can I resist?
How long does this door remain shut?
Your soul long have you suffered. May rest finally.
This piece of the weapon, it has writing on it.
The first example of precursor writing I've ever seen.
I recognize some of these symbols.
What? How?
When I was very young, but a boy and still mortal. Such a faded memory. I was in her lap, and symbols like these decorated a vivid book. I can almost hear her saying the words, what they mean.
Clear your mind. Try to recall. What do they mean?
I'm not sure. I have to think on it. I have to try to remember.
Then we must find the other pieces. We need more information.
Now, we must find the others. Make haste.
going anywhere.
Fate has a plan for this.
Friend, I have urgent news for you. Time is short and the unmaking of the world is nigh. Please, listen to what I have to say.
You have my attention.
I am pleased to meet you. I am Lorandis, a missionary of the Twilight Order. But I am here to warn you. The end of days approaches. Something evil has awoken on Rayclast. You have faced it, have you not? I can see it in your eyes. You have faced the wickedness in the hearts of men.
The hearts of men have always languished for more. What of it?
They seek to conquer us, to rule us. We must act. We must fight back. Do you hear that, Kalgurans? Here is one who will join us in the fight. We will save this world together.
Keep your voice down. It's unbecoming.
Utopia is a dream, but Rayclast is a nightmare. Let us choose which we live in, yes? Utopia is not possible while wickedness in the hearts of men can be rewarded so extravagantly. Our Savior will bring about that utopia, and in it, you shall be free. We all shall be free! There will be none to rule you, none to tell you how to live.
The dreamer does not enforce, simply guides.
Please understand, it will be a glorious thing to behold. The struggle for freedom from tyranny will finally be over. Our Savior is a mere mortal, like you or I, only better. The Savior is being raised free from the corruption of wickedness. This is the key to our success. If you wish to know more, you should visit our enclave on Erastus. It is not too far from here. As we speak, the Karui flock to our island, eager to join the cause and save Rayclast.
I go where I am guided.
You will not regret your visit. There, you'll have the chance to pledge to the Twilight Order.
What is success to you?
No more pain. No more suffering. No more horrors upon the world. A fresh start. A time we can be proud of. Rayclast is beleaguered by the most detestable of creations. Unnatural creations. Creations that manipulate our existence. Their time must come to an end.
The gods.
The gods must never come back, and divinity must forever return to its dormancy within whatever void it sprung from. Our Savior is almost ready. He will remake the world, a world free of divinity, and thus a world free of corruption.
The gods are flawed. Divinity is flawed, as they are derived from man. But the dreamer, he is without these deficiencies.
Utopia will not remember these gods. They will have no name there. They will never be, nor will they ever have been. Praise be in Utopia's name. Praise be upon the Savior. Now, are you ready to take the pledge? You are interested, yes? I knew it. Visit Erastus when you are sure you are ready. We do not despise the Kalgurans. We merely consider them lucky fools. In their faraway land, they have no concept of the problems we face here, so they do not take our struggle seriously.
What of it? Do we care about the struggles on their distant continent?
Kalgurans are not like us. They stand apart. Their souls are clean. No divinity, no corruption. Rayclast has gods capable of horrors beyond comprehension, yet their sole fear looms largest. Their aging tyrant king. Absurd.
We fear the danger we know more than the danger that lurks on the horizon.
The Kalguran king seeks Val artifacts. I know not why, but the reason must be sordid. The Val destroyed themselves. We will not make the same mistake.
Fight the good fight.
Here for a deal? Good day.
That would draw unwanted attention.
Outsider! Approach me. I am Tabakai, chieftain of the Tukohama tribe. These waters, and all the islands within, belong to the Karui. You and these Kalgurans are our guests. I expect you to behave like it.
Yes. Tell one of the coven to behave. See what that gets you.
I care not for your words, only your actions. I'll be watching. Go with honor. Yes, you are all guests here on these waters. Waters that have belonged to us since the beginning of time. Our way is our identity. It is beyond life and death. The way gave us the strength to endure all the horrors of Rayclast. Corruption, disease, slavers. Ugh, never again.
We are promised a better world. But for now, it appears violence is the only answer.
We are promised nothing. We must make the world better for ourselves with our own hands. Strength is the key. And yet here we are. Slowly but surely, outsiders forsake us. The Val, the Eternal Empire, and now, the Kalgurans. I thought their leader Danik was true of heart, until he allowed the harvest of our sacred whale, and it was all downhill from there. 20 years ago, we allowed only 4 Kalgurans to stay here, and now look at this place. It began with our remote tribes. They would disappear from their islands, gone without a trace. For generations, the Eternal Empire and the bastards of Oriath raided the weakest of our people and took them as slaves. But where are those slavers now? Dead and gone.
History erases us all, eventually.
So we should care about nothing. Be subjugated. Live in fear. The beauty of freedom is the essence of life. Now we must rise stronger than ever. We will not stray again from the old way, the true way, the way that carried us through history. We must be strong for the world to see, so that we are the masters of our own destiny. Long ago, Tukohama put axes in our hands and taught us to fight. That is the most important lesson of our way. We were nothing before we were given strength.
You believe you couldn't fight before Tukohama taught you? Curious.
Could someone think before they had a brain? It is obvious. Had we been united in our strength, perhaps history would have told a different tale. Now, the tribes must stand together and put the Karui first. We will always have neighbors, but they must acknowledge our strength, and one way or another, they shall. It is disappointing to see our young abandoning the way and becoming what? Work hands? For the Kalgurans? It is ridiculous! She could be so much more!
Ah, but if only we had such clear insight for ourselves the way we do for others.
Ugh, the first Karui captain of some outsider's fleet. Is there really honor in that? I doubt it. Kanu rejected us to be a lowly first mate, as they call it. I know his father. He is deeply ashamed. The youth these days are more foolish than ever. Kanu was always headstrong, loud and disrespectful, all the makings of a great warrior. He threw it all away to work for the Kalgurans. We have lost many to foreign causes. That's why Ngakanu is now off-limits to outsiders.
False faith can often lead the youth astray.
They do not know what they do not know. We cannot afford to lose more of our young to these dangerous ideas. He showed promise when he arrived on our shores. I saw the warrior within, but I will never forgive him for allowing the hunt of our sacred whale.
The Kalguran was not to blame. He tried to stop it. You were too quick to judge.
I did not know that. Either way, the Kalguran monster that is King's March is too large for any one man to fully control. Well then, what is it that brings you here? You've clearly made yourself at home on our waters.
The dreamer wills that I seek out pieces of an ancient weapon against corruption.
Our islands have become more and more sickened of late. Those who stray fall ill with the blood fever and are cast out to die alone. My Hotungo worries that the beast has returned to the world once more.
It has returned indeed. That is why humanity needs the weapon, to drain and remove corruption.
This weapon, it sounds like it could cure the blood fever. We believe it is caused by corruption contaminating our very blood, so removing it may heal that sickness. A powerful weapon indeed. I suppose I can allow you to continue your search. For now, we will not interfere with your passage on our waters, but you best remain respectful. With respect.
Talamoana. Yes? Where to? We've arrived.